Welcome to Touch Base Tuesdays, where we touch base on Tuesdays. Today I want to read a couple lines from this brand new, beautiful book, A Bird in the Air Means We Can Still Breathe by Mahogany L. Browne. It's fresh off the press. I read it this weekend. It blew me away. And here's a part that I keep thinking about. This is from a section called Chorus, Hello Stranger. There are these beautiful vignettes of this choral energy that comes up throughout the book. The pandemic made it easy to forget, didn't it? That we have each other to care for and worry about, not just ourselves. I'm gonna read it again, 2 sentences, but it keeps breaking me open. The pandemic made it easy to forget, didn't it? That we have each other to care for and worry about, not just ourselves. It's interesting to me that we began quickly when the COVID-19 pandemic began in 2020 to call it the pandemic. And still 5 years in, we call it the pandemic. I think of all the epidemics and pandemics that we contend with and have been contending with throughout history and time. Violence, mass violence, state-sanctioned violence, systemic oppression, the ways we create hierarchies that exploit each other, that erase each other, that scapegoat each other. To me, those two are pandemics. And it all goes back to that we forget that we have each other to care for and worry about, not just ourselves. Listen, as Audre Lorde teaches us, self-care is also an act of political revolution, and as she says in her quote, warfare. Those things may be true, and there's also community care. What else is there to say? We are still grieving and healing from the pandemic, and meanwhile there are so many other pandemics and epidemics, be they ideological or physical or emotional, with which we contend. And I wonder what would happen when we lead with the community care, knowing that that too is self-care. And then when we take care of ourselves, so too we take care of the community. What does it look like when we don't forget, when we remember what it means to actually take care of ourselves? How quickly might all those systems of harm unravel and automatically dismantle themselves and implode, so that we might have a world rid itself of pandemics, and instead, I mean this literally, I use this word intentionally, an infectious world of connection, care, and love. Dibarti. Actually take care. I say that every week, but I mean it. Take care.